So, good day to each and everyone. My name is Vincent G. Villalos. I am first year college at University of Mindanao, having a course of Bachelor of Science in Criminology or Criminal Justice. So, before we start, we need to have a music. So, DJ, music please. So again, good morning to each and everyone. Good day to each and everyone. So, based on the picture presented, do you have any idea of what topic that we will going to discuss today? Anyone here? So, no? So the topic that I have chosen is all about simple interest. So, do you have any idea of what is the connection of this topic to the picture presented? Anyone here? So again, no. So for me, the connection of this topic to the picture presented, which is this, is about money, because simple interest is all about investing of your money over a long time or a short time, and after that your money will going to slowly after that your money slowly increase. So that's it. That is the connection of this topic to the picture presented. So what is the objective of this topic? So upon completing this chapter, you will be able to do the following. So first, calculate the dollar amount of interest rate using the simple interest formula, which is I equal PRT. And second, compute the principal interest rate or time using variations of the formula, which is I equal PRT. So anyone here, or do you have any idea what is a simple interest means? So what is the simple interest? Anyone here? So no. So for me, simple interest is a quick and is a method of calculating the interest charged on a loan. Simple interest is determined by multiplying the daily interest rate by the principal by the number of days that elapse between payments. So how to get the simple interest? So we need to use the formula to get the interest. So what is the formula of simple interest? So this is the formula that we need to use to get the interest, which is I equal PRT. Next, so I equal interest. So the formula that we need to use to find the interest is I equal PRT. Next, so P equal principal. So how to find what is the formula of principal? So the formula of principal is P equal interest divided by the product of interest rate and time. And next, R equal interest rate. So this is the formula that we need to use to get the interest rate, which is R equal interest divided by the product of principal and time. So last is time equal time. IT equal time rather. So what is the formula of time? So time equal interest divided by the product of principal and interest rate. So this is those formula that we need to use. So next. So again, so this is the formula of simple interest. I equal PRT. I equal amount of interest, and P is equal to principal amount, and R is equal to interest rate in years, and T is equal to amount of time. So in this clarification, I am providing an example to understand well. So first example, Beans is investing $7,000 for 3 years. The interest rate is 6.6%. How much interest will Beans earn after 3 years? So we need to find the interest. So how to find the interest? So we need to use the formula of interest. So what is the formula of interest? So this is the formula of So this is the formula of interest, which is I equal PRT. So what is the value of P? So the value of P is equal to 7,000. And the value of R, or interest rate, is equal to 0.066. And the value of time is equal to 3, or 3 years. So the things that we need to do is multiply the 3, which is the principal, the interest rate, and time, which is 7,000 times 0.06 times 3. So the answer will be 1,386. So therefore, Beans will earn $1,386 in interest. So always remember this formula, because this is very important to get the interest. This is very useful in everywhere or every time. So we need to proceed to the next example. So the next example is May made a 3 years investment. The interest rate was 4.5%. After 3 years, he earned $675 in interest. So the question is, how much was his original investment? So we need to find the original investment, or the principal. So what is the formula that we need to that we need to use to get the original investment? So this is the formula that we need to use to find the original investment, or the principal. So principal equal interest divided by the product of interest rate and time, and the value of interest is equal to 675, and the principal is the missing, and the interest rate is the value of interest rate is equal to 0.045, and the value of time is equal to 3. So first we need to do is multiply the interest rate and the time, which is 0.045 times 3. The answer will be 0.135. So after that, we need to divide the interest by 0.135, or in other words, 675 divided by 0.35. So the answer will be 5,000. So therefore, his original investment was $5,000. So always remember this formula, because this is very important to find the original investment or the principal. This is very important and useful in everywhere or every time. So I hope you learn something this example. So we need to proceed to the third example. So which is the So the third example, Sheila got a $2,000 loan for 2 years. She paid $100 in interest. What was the interest rate? So the question is, what was the interest rate? So we need to find the interest rate. So how to find the interest rate? So we need to use the formula of getting the interest rate. So what is the formula of interest rate? So the formula of interest rate is R equal interest divided by the product of principal and time. So this is the formula of getting the interest rate. So what is the value of interest? So interest is equal to 100, and the value of principal is equal to 2,000, and the value of and the interest rate is the missing, and the value of time is equal to 2 years. So the first that we need to do is multiply the principal and time, which is 2,000 times 2. So the answer will be 4,000. So after that, we need to divide the interest by 4,000, which is 100 divided by 4,000. So the answer will be 0.025 or 2.5%. So therefore, the interest rate was 2.5%. So always remember this formula, because this is very important to get the interest rate, and this is the formula that we need to use to find the interest rate. This is very useful and everywhere and anytime. So I hope you learned something about this example, and now we proceed to the last example. So the last example is Dodong got a loan for $4,700 to buy a used car. The interest rate was 7.5%. She paid $1,057.50 in interest. So the question is, how many years did it take her to pay off her loan? So we need to find the time. So how to find the time? So we need to use the formula of time, of getting the time. And what is the formula of time? So this is the formula of getting the time. T is equal interest divided by the product of R, principal, and interest rate. So this is the formula that we need to use to find the interest rate. The time rather. Sorry. So what is the value of interest? So the value of interest is 1057.50, and the value of principal is 4,700, and the value of interest rate is 0.075, and the time is the missing, so that we need to find the time. And so when the first that we need to do is multiply the principal and interest rate, which is 4,700 times 0.075. So the answer will be 352.5. So after that, we need to divide the interest, which is we need to divide the interest by 352.5, which is the 1057.50 divided by 352.5. So the answer will be 3. This is the answer. So therefore, it took her 3 years. So always remember this formula, because this is very important to get the time. This is very useful and helpful, and I hope you have learned something about this example. And now we need to proceed to the last. Oh no, that will be the last. So this is the references. I hope this discussion you have learned something, and I hope this discussion we will use, and we will use every time. And that would be all, and thank you again. Good day, and have a nice day. Have a nice day. Merry Christmas, and advance Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.